The latest in our series, Stress Rescue. This morning we focus on kids. Surveys show children's anxiety increasing over the past 5 decades, and that intensifies this time of year when everyone's getting ready for school again. Mara Schiavocampo is back with the story. Hey, Mara.
George, good morning. Nearly 80% of teachers say that helping students deal with stress is one of their biggest concerns in the classroom. So just what can parents do, and what do they need to look out for? Headaches, stomach aches, even trips to the emergency room. These are some of the symptoms of stress exhibited by kids as young as age 5.
Stress and anxiety is one of the biggest struggles that our children and youth are facing.
Michele Kambolis is the author of Generation Stressed. She says she's seen a steady uptick in the number of stressed out kids, the stress often peaking when kids head back to school.
The anticipation and not knowing what to expect, all of that anticipatory anxiety can really be upsetting to them.
According to a study conducted over the course of 5 years by Nationwide Children's Hospital, kids' trips to the emergency rooms for complaints regarding headaches jumped 31% in the fall.
Hey, Mr. Rudy.
7-year-old Hannah Faustus of Arlington, Texas, knows all about school-related stress.
I get headaches. I get the tinky feeling that I'm gonna throw up.
Hannah's mom, Carrie, says the stress became more pronounced a few days before school started this year.
The routine and the schedule and going back and the transition, that does produce some anxiety.
While every kid is different, experts recommend trying these tips. Encourage your kids to put down the iPad and get up and exercise. Use active listening, stay empathetic, and repeat what your child says to ensure you understand them correctly. And create a worry wall in your home where kids can add their worries on Post-it notes to avoid internalizing their stress.
What really seems to help the most is just talking to her, reassuring her that we're here for her, we love her, no matter what happens.
When I get worried, I talk to my mom.
Now, every kid, of course, reacts differently to high-pressure situations, and the first step is to make sure they know that nobody is perfect and that they should tell the adults in their life when they're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. We all get overwhelmed.
All the time, and these kids are not overwhelmed right now. They're demonstrating some different kinds of exercise. It doesn't have to be super intense.
Exactly. So these brothers over here are demonstrating some really high-intensity exercise, right? But experts say this can actually raise cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone. Maybe not the best thing. These kids over here are playing a game. It's more moderate. It's going to lower their cortisol levels and increase endorphins, which make you feel good. And the best part is you can play with them as a parent, so it increases your bonding too. They look like they're having a great time.
They are having a good time right there.